Hi everyone. Today I would like to discuss stammering at workplace. How stammering affects us at workplace, how it affects our work, and does it really helps discussing stammering at workplace with our colleagues and making them aware about stammering, what it is and how it affects our work and us as an individual. First of all, let's see how it affects us and our work, because that is a very important thing. When someone is paying you to do a job, then they expect you to do that to the best of your potential, and stammering is one thing which is a hurdle. It stops you in performing to the best of your capabilities. And the reason why I say so, because you wake up every morning and you don't worry about your work, the work which you have to do, and how you have to do it, or probably any other thing which you can suggest, any new innovative idea which may have come to your mind, and share that with your team and all those things. The thing which most of the people who stammer think about all the time is about the next opportunity where, or the next instance where they will be asked to speak, the next introduction, or the next meeting, the next phone call, or probably just scan their schedule ahead and see how much talking do they need to do today. And just imagine an individual who is thinking about these simple things, like going to a meeting and telling his or her name, or maybe just introducing himself, and to most of the individuals these things seem to be very uh, easy, right? But that's not the case with people who stammer. These simple things take so much of their thinking capacity, like planning their speeches, scanning their sentences ahead, and sometimes even scared to death, like their heartbeat goes up. uh, Let me share one instance from my own uh, life. Like, I remember one day, uh, after lunch, I was informed that we will have an introduction with our new team members, and at that time I had just joined my company. So what happened was, uh, I could not focus on my lunch at all, because all I could think of was, oh, will I be able to say my name correctly, or should should I change my name to, probably should I tell them my full name, or probably should I shorten it, and all such things. And believe me, while I was walking towards that conference room, uh, my heartbeat became suddenly, and the heart rate increased. Yes, and I could feel my legs became very heavy. It was really hard to walk towards that room and get inside and just uh, talk to people, or probably just even look at them. they all seem to me like monsters. So just imagine an individual who is working for a company, for some company, and he he is all the time constantly thinking about all these simple things. Don't you think it will affect his work? It will, yes, and it does. And I know a lot of people who are constantly facing the same thing, who are constantly going through this ordeal, and it's because people at workplace, they are not aware about what stammering is. And now the next thing is, whom should we blame for this? Should we blame our colleagues, that why don't they understand what we are going through, or should we blame ourselves for not making them aware about what stammering is? Because after all, you see, all this struggle is internal. When I go to office, or when someone else who stammers goes to office, and he has to introduce himself, or has a telephone call, or has to be in any speaking situation, right? Most of the struggle is inside. So how does, or how do you expect people outside to know what's going inside you? No one can look inside us. So the thing which has helped me personally is discussing stammering at workplace. And how did I do this? I was looking for a self-help group, a place where I could practice my speech, because when I went for speech therapy first time, every weekend we used to have these group therapy sessions where a lot of people who were facing the same problem, stammering, used to come, and we used to sit, and we used to practice speaking in front of them. We used to discuss a lot of things, we used to share jokes, and it was really fun. And I really used to like that, because it used to create, or you can say simulate, the real life environment where I had to talk to people, and most of the talking was not planned. It was not any written script that we had to read. It was just spontaneous. So I was just looking for a self-help group, and at that time I came in contact with Sachin, and he advised me, why don't you start your own self-help group? So at that time, I did not thought that I could start one. I could start a self-help group, because I was in this mind frame, this state of mind, that I am not even able to help myself. How will I be able to help others? How can I start a self-help group? The self-help group should be started by someone who has cured himself, who has improved his communication skills. But that's not the case. And eventually, as I had no other option, I posted a small post, a small article on my organization's bulletin board, that I am the coordinator of Pune chapter of TISA, and I have started a self-help group, and all the people who stammer can contact me